Hello everyone, my name is Judi Rodman and I'm the president and CEO of Sunflower House. Sunflower House is a child advocacy center that serves children and families in both Johnson and Wyandotte counties. I thought I would take time today to share a little story with you. So my career began in children's mental health services. So for over 25 years, I have served children and families. Now, many of the children that I served in therapy had a mental health background, but the majority also had a trauma background as well. So my true passion is to serve children and to engage in children. So one day I'm at work at Sunflower House and I start to hear the little voices out in the lobby. So I make my way out there as a time for me to engage with the kids. And there are 3 little girls sitting at a table and they're all busy coloring pictures. So I come over and I introduce myself and I said, "Hi, my name's Miss Judi. I'm a friend here at Sunflower House." And the girl said, "Do you want to color with me?" I'm like, "Great, sure." So I join in and we start coloring pictures. A short time later, one of the girls goes over to our book selection and she brings a book back and says, "Can you read us a story?" So I gladly open the book and I start to read this story to them. And as I get to the end of the story, I look up and I see one of the little girls and she's staring at me. And it's this long gaze. It's almost as though she's looking straight through to my soul. And I've seen this look before. So sometimes in therapy, I would be working with a child and I would see this look. And it's this long stare. And I remember reflecting back to one of the children one time, like, "You are really staring at me right now." And the child said, "If I look at you hard enough and I think about it hard enough, then maybe you could read my mind and you'll know what I need to say because I'm not supposed to say it out loud." And this little girl had that same look on her face. And so I'm sitting there and suddenly I have these overwhelming feelings of sadness. As I stop to think about, I come out to the lobby because I enjoy spending time with our kids. And then suddenly it hits me like a ton of bricks. That all of the children that I see here at Sunflower House are here because somebody has not been kind to them and somebody has hurt them in some way. In fact, the majority of the children we serve are here because of child sexual abuse. So during this time, my sadness turns to anger, and I feel it coming up inside of me, and I'm angry. And I'm looking at these 3 beautiful little girls, and I'm thinking, how could this happen? How could this happen? And I start thinking about all of the stats that I present at trainings all the time. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will experience child sexual abuse by their 18th birthday. And out of those kids, 1 out of 3 will tell their story. So 2/3 will never tell. And my anger is just building up. And in my head, the thoughts are going like, this is unacceptable. We have to do something. We have to do something. Then one of the little girls, she slips me a picture. And she said, "I made this for you. It's me." And I look at the picture and I start to smile. And she says, "I really like this place." And the other little girl says, "I do too. I feel really safe when I'm here." Suddenly, my anger shifts and my heart is full of gratitude. Gratitude for the amazing staff that we have that show up here every day and hear stories that we like to believe don't really happen in this world. Our amazing child assessment team that works so closely with law enforcement and DCF to ensure that a child has a safe place to tell their story. Our family advocates that help support family in their time of crisis. I start thinking about our education team and the fact that they provide education services and programming to more than 20,000 kids a year. And then we have this group of therapists that are trained on evidence-based practices, and they provide therapy not only to the child, but to any of the siblings in the household and to the caregivers. And all of this comes at no cost. And then I'm reminded that we are doing something. We are doing something. And at the same time, I can't help but think of those 2/3 of kids that never tell. and know that we still have a lot more work to be done. So I know that I don't have the power to change the world on my own. I know that our group of staff of a mighty 18 doesn't have the power to change the world on our own. But I know that when we all collectively join together, we can make one heck of an impact. So I'm asking you to join in and join our mission in supporting Sunflower House. Thank you.